Welcome to Dudley's Zone Ann. That's all I have.
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Melissa Renee with BellaMinded.com, and this is another episode of Being Bella Minded. So sorry, y'all. Apologies for that, but I was running my bath and I was putting this vlog together, and I really needed a little bit of some commentary, about my vlog. So I came on real quick, got my little bath running in the background. Give y'all a little ASMR. I make myself laugh. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I don't know. I'm just going to give praises and I'm going to give gratitude and appreciation to the Most High and my spiritual team right now. Because y'all, I love how I feel about myself right now. I so love it. Like, I'm at a stage in my life right now where I love being with me. I love the fact that I can count on me, and I've lost the need of needing people outside of me to validate me, needing to be in like a friend circle or group or social group setting or whatever. Like, I'm good being Melissa Renee. I'm good being a stay-at-home mom. Even the ups and downs and strifes going on that involves raising my children, I don't care. I love it. I'm just loving it right now, and I'm loving where I'm at, like the peace of mind that I have with myself that I just didn't see. I didn't see, and I didn't have. And I wonder if I ever had it. It's been spurts and moments in my life where I felt complete, but it was fleeting. Like, it was there and then it was gone. So then it makes me think, like, was I ever complete if it came and left, right? Like, I'm proud of myself. Thank you all for people who've been tuning in, watching, for people who've been engaging. I appreciate it. I love y'all so much because my subscribers, when I started back coming on YouTube, doing my content and being intentional, I started like with like 100 and at 30, it went up to 138, and then like I lost 8 people and I was back at 130. And now I can sit here and say I have reached like 147 subscribers. So thank y'all to y'all. Oh, y'all, don't look at my background. That's just some stuff I put up. But I'm going to really like put the time and energy in my bathroom. Because my aesthetics I'm going for is like a spa feel whenever I come into my bathroom, just serenity, peace, and all of that. So don't pay attention to these little flowers I got up here. It was just me trying to visualize what I would put up there, like some flowers, or maybe, y'all, you know what? Y'all tell me that. What should I put up here? Like, should I find and do like me a nice flower piece on these, or should I do like little, like knickknacks, like little? Y'all just tell me. Y'all let me know. Some books, y'all let me know. But so this vlog is getting into, I had a wonderful, amazing time. My good sis, she invited me to spend time with her and her friends. And I just want to say I'm so appreciative of her giving me the space and the opportunity to come and join her in her friend circle of people to just spend some time together, do some girl things together, like, like a little friend-mas or Christmas, whatever, a little gathering. before spending time with the family for Christmas. Much needed. I had an amazing time, y'all. Now I am going to put out a disclaimer. I am new to this vlogging thing, so I don't do too well at simultaneously just being in the moment and vlogging it at the same time. I'm still getting used to that because I left my whole camera at home. So I just recorded some little highlight points within the video. So I just want to give y'all a heads up. I would have loved to give y'all a tour of the room because the room was fabulous and amazing. Baby, the way them sheets felt on my body. Okay? Them sheets felt so good on my body, baby. Them had to be 1,000% cotton, Egyptian cotton sheets. Had to be the thread count. The thread count had to be a triple thousand. I don't know. It felt so good. If all it was a sheet and a blanket on the bed. And I was like, snuggled, feeling wonderful. Wonderful. Anyways, though, but I was just so in the moment, like we were supposed to be there at 4. I don't think we got there until an hour later, till 5 o'clock. So by the time we got there and got in, we kind of like unloaded everything, and then I went straight into getting dressed because we had to go to this jazz concert. And it was like a little jazz lounge place downtown Charleston. It's called the Forte, I want to say, like a little jazz lounge. Oh, it was so nice. It was so lovely. The band was singing all of the Motown hits. It was just great. I had a ball. I was on the floor, getting my 2-step in, singing. Y'all, let me tell y'all what I like. Okay. I'm somebody, like, I like to have a good time, but I like to experience different things and having a good time. I can say that I am grateful for having people within my life, whether they're here now or not, that I had the pleasure of having experiences that may be out the box, or experiences that maybe a lot of people don't do, and having a ball. Having a entire ball. I had an entire ball at the Motown Jazz, and I was excited to go. I couldn't wait to go. So I appreciate my good sis for inviting me out with her friends. I had a ball. We did the jazz thing. You know, I was there for the Temptations, David Ruffin, rest in peace. Dennis Edward, I'm not gonna do the list, but y'all get it. And then we went and we was like, oh, let's go to this gay club. Well, it was suggested that we go to the gay club. It was like, y'all want to go? Well, let's go. Went in, did not have a clue we was going to. It was actually a drag show, and it was amazing. I loved it. It was a good time for the time we was in there. I wasn't privy to the rules. I didn't know the rules, so excuse me that I didn't come with my dollars ready. Now, they did say we can go to an ATM, but baby, I'm not about to spend $10 at an ATM just to get some money for some ones. I'm sorry. But now that I know, next time it'll be much, much better. My favorite was the girl who did Nicki Minaj. Now, I'm not finna lie, you know, she was rather big. And I'm saying she because it was a drag show, and when you go into what they say, do as the Romans do. So I respect people when I enter their space and the way they do things. I happily oblige. I don't have a problem. So she, I think, was my favorite because she had character and she made me laugh. But she ain't really have a lot of grace. She got to work on that grace. Work on that grace shit. To be honest with you, some of us women don't have that shit. But anyway, wait a minute. Let me light another incense. Hold on 1 second. Take this out. Okay, I'm back. So y'all, with the incense thing, did y'all? I never knew that until I heard Erica Badu speaking on it on Breakfast Club, to not blow your incense out. I'm gonna look that up. I didn't know. Now I don't blow my incense out. I wave them out. I kind of fan it. But now that I know, I'm about to look that up and really like get into that. Like, okay, teach me something. I'm open for being taught. I just want to know what it means, and I want to know like how you should. Because I know with candles, you aren't supposed to blow candles out either. You're supposed to like, use a little candle thing. I need one of those, by the way. Anyways, moving on. That was a good time. Like I say, I liked her. I forgot her name, but she wasn't all that graceful, but very entertaining, very funny. The host as well, I loved her. She was amazing. She was funny. From what was told to me, she was like 77, and I give it to her. She didn't look 77. She didn't look 77. I'll give her that. Anyways, we went back to the room to have girl time, slumber party time. I didn't go get me a Christmas pajama, so don't mind how I look because I didn't have Christmas. I didn't buy some. But I was just trying to do everything as usual. And I was like, you know what? It's just going to have to be this. This is what it's going to be. It was either going to be that or it's going to end up looking like Valentine's Day with some Valentine's pajamas at the crib. So it is what it is. But I was there, so it don't matter. I was there having a good time. I drank on me some, y'all. I had me a THC milligram can. Ooh, hold on. I might still have the can. Drunk on one of these. Ooh, baby, I was feeling good. Flying high. Fly like an eagle, eagle, eagle. I was flying, baby. I was having the time of my life. I love the conversation. I love all of the girls there. I love the laugh. I love the good time. I just want to tell those people out there, if you have a group of women that you can have a ball with, cherish those things. But also, don't just build the friendship off of just a good time. Build the friendship off of having a good time and being able to be vulnerable, open and transparent with one another. Being able to have conversations, real deep conversations, and being able to just not take offense or be defensive in having these conversations, talk about different things. Because you know what? I was reading something and it came to me. And one thing I learned in regards that I feel like about people and differences, they teach us to be divided and different from each other, right? Well, they teach us division in differences. Like if we don't see things the same, we don't believe in the same things, we don't value the same things, we don't experience the same things, somehow we've been conditioned to believe that my experience has to somehow be better than your experience, or that one has to be the right experience and one is the wrong experience. But I come to realize my theory and what I believe is that all of us are different for a reason, and we're supposed to share those different experiences and beliefs and values, not for the purpose of dissing someone else, not for the purpose of trying to make someone agree with you or validate you, but just for the purpose of just gaining understanding in a different perspective. Because we're only one person, we're only one human being, one spirit having a human experience. We can't experience everything. So that's when the people in our lives come in as very instrumental as to giving us and sharing their experience and perspectives that we may never come encounter with. So you share something and telling me something, it's like, okay, that's why you think that way. That's why you move that way. That's why you are the person you are, because of these experiences and these values and these beliefs. It's just for the purpose of gaining the experience and understanding, not to change, not to overshadow, but just have an experience through someone else's eyes that you may have never had in your own eyes. You may never visit Italy, but somebody telling you about their experience in Italy gives you a different perspective. Sorry about all that long-windedness. I just wanted to put that out there. Just learn how to have a good time with your friends. Learn to be in the experience. This episode coming out with the Her Mind is Beautiful episode is going to kind of tap into more of that, because last episode was what about your friends, and I was discussing like the key components into having a healthy, balanced friendship versus toxic friendships that we see a lot. And this episode coming up is just asking the question of like, can women really get along? Like, do men get along better than women? And it is still centered around us as women building bonds and friendships, because I think it's very important. I also think y'all like that conversation that I'm having, a lot of you women out there, and I appreciate that, because while we teach things about how to be a good spouse to our significant other, how to be a good parent, mother to our children. Maybe as Black women, we're not spending enough time knowing how to regard one another, treat one another, respect one another, and love one another in settings with other Black women. And a lot of the disenfranchisement, if that's a word, that we are experiencing with people not valuing us as Black women, whether it's the men, whether it's other races or nationalities, maybe is rooted in the fact that we first have to establish a level of that within dealing with one another and ourselves. I think a lot of women connect with the friendship conversation because it's like a lot of us has experienced like having these friendships or people that we look at thinking that we are really locked in and solid in these friendships, and then before you know it, it's just like, well, dang, what happened? And I just want to help try to navigate that through my past experience, through my present experience, to say that it's okay for us to have conversations. It's okay to say things like, if I'm saying things and the things that I am, if it's triggering you or if it upsets you or it makes you comfortable, like I want us to start building a collective, a community among us where we know how to communicate and speak to one another without it having to be tension or strain or judgment or egos, just being able to express things, being able to say things, and detaching away from our emotional triggers, but actually experiencing and dealing with it, like bringing some logic into the mix. Because I do feel like sometimes as women, we be real emotional, even within our friendships, like, and I also want to help us to know that a lot of times we're projecting onto other people, to our friends, when it's really some deep-seated things with us, but we're friends. So I just want us as Black women to be comfortable. Like, your friend should be a safe space as well. It should be a space where you if you're having trouble with being grounded in your femininity while balancing your masculinity, in the sense of like you feel like you got to be everything to everybody, express that. Even if it is to your friend, like express that, like, hey, I always feel like I got to be doing everything for you. Like, that frustrates me sometimes, and I'm not saying be perfect and it's not going to hurt your feelings. I'm just saying that create a space and allow a space for us to be authentic with one another, gentle with one another, nurturing with one another, open, transparent with one another. Because a lot of these things that we encounter, like a lot of these roadblocks we encounter in building the friendship within the Black women collective, a lot of these things we could avoid, or we could know how to navigate through if we learn how to be more, communicate better, more effectively with one another. So yeah, but I had a great time. I had a great time. And I think that I will contribute not only the group of women that I was around that made my experience just great, but I also shot myself out to say how I am evolving into being unapologetic about who I am and just letting my guard down and being me and being myself. So I'm going to give me some kudos on that. Girl, you doing a good job. You doing a good job, Melissa, at being you unapologetically. Thank you to the Most High. Thank you to my spiritual guides and ancestors for, yes, guiding me through, protecting me. And yeah, next time I'll be better with this vlogging thing. Y'all can see more things. But until then, guess I'm out. Love y'all. Peace and blessings.